Guys, we don't have a start today. Woo!
We can chill instead.
We can chill. We have a new segment that we're going to be doing, okay? It's going to be called Laymen Live, Saturday, 8 a.m. our time. I think that's like 9 o'clock at night on American time on Friday.
Depending on where you live, of course.
Yeah.
And sponsoring that is Razer, who have released a keyboard.
Yes.
And mouse thing that you can use on the couch, because we will be on the Layman casting couch when we do this.
Exactly. Unveiling this wonderful thing, and
they have a keyboard and mouse that you can now use on the couch, so you can play Fortnite on the couch.
Look at how small this thing is, Ralph. Do you know anything as small as this?
Keyboard
Sponsored
mouse
by Razer.
On the couch. It's called the Razer Turret something or other.
Ralph's going full shield now.
Oh god, okay, it's
really heavy and I don't know if
No, it's not, Sam. It's extremely light.
I don't think I like it, to be honest.
Okay, Sam, you love it. Tune in on Saturday for the live demo of the Razer Turret.
And we're going to be talking about all sorts of things, like, why is Ralph such a loser? I mean, I genuinely want to discuss that. And he can't close it now. Great product! Great product!
It'll definitely close, okay? We'll figure that out later. Okay, it's a great product. Thank you very much, Razer. You're the best.
What are we talking about today? Okay,
Razer Turret, Xbox One.
Guys, we've got some saucy footage, actually, from the PC game show dress rehearsal, because Epic Games is going to be sponsoring them. Take a look.
Fuck off! Shame. Get home! Fuck off!
Alright, so Epic Games Store, it continues its worldwide conquest. Its bloody conquest of the gaming sphere.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Sure. And Steam is just, again, not doing anything. They're doing
they're
jack
just
shit, everybody.
Chilling out. They're
It's
gonna
really
release.
the war that's not taken. They're just sitting back and getting, like, literally punched to death here. They just don't care.
So, just a bit of background, obviously. The Epic Games Store released last year, and we were originally quite excited about it, because we're like, cool, good competition to Steam. This sounds like a great thing. But then after that, the exclusives started rolling in. And I think the first ones that we saw were Ashen and Citizen Alpha 1 or something. Or
Yeah.
I forget the name of it now.
There was a few of the smaller titles.
Smaller
and then
titles.
Metro Exodus happened, okay?
Yeah.
That was the first big one, right?
And that was very late in the game, and they actually had to, because it was so
Yes!
late to be announced,
Yes.
they had printed the boxes with Steam icons on them, and they had to sticker over the top of them with Epic Game Store stickers
That's
to like
crazy.
hide that, you know?
That's crazy.
That happened, and obviously after that we saw stuff like, you know, the Ubisoft, all their new stuff is coming exclusively to the Epic Game Store. Well,
Yep.
not exclusively, it's coming to Uplay as well,
Sure.
but it's not coming to Steam. And the big one was
Borderlands.
Borderlands 3, which
has been great for Randy. I mean, Randy's handled it really well, I
Yes.
think. You know, he's a great marketing tool. Please continue, because we need more news. So I've enjoyed that.
Correct.
Thoroughly.
So, what happened this week was that a developer by the name of Mobius Digital, who are working on a title called The Outer Wilds, not The Outer Worlds from Obsidian.
Which I
but The
thought
Outer
originally what it was,
Wilds.
because Ralph's like, there's a story we're going to do today. I'm like, Outer Worlds? I thought we've already spoken about
That's,
that.
by the way, also an Epic exclusive,
is
just
too.
FYI. So,
Yep.
they announced this week that they are going to be an Epic exclusive. So, it looks a bit like No Man's Sky, but...
Maybe they'll deliver on their promises with this one.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it won't be like No Man's Sky in that regard.
well, they're
Who
certainly not
knows?
delivering on some promises already, because when
That's
they
true.
announced...
Good segue, Ralph.
That's right, thank you very much.
That was
Thank you.
nice.
This is why we're professionals, ladies
yes.
and gentlemen. They announced that they're going to be going Epic Games exclusive on release. There are no Steam keys provided to backers. It's just straight to the Epic Games Store. Now,
Yeah, we should say that actually, because this has also been a Kickstarter project.
Yes.
Okay, that's the big thing here. It'd be different if there was if its own company and it had its own, you know, money it had and stuff. This has been funded by wonderful people like you people.
they've raised $130,000, have always said they're going to be releasing on Steam, and now all of a sudden are not releasing on Steam and are going to be exclusive to the Epic Games Store. Now, I mean, personally, I am far less anti-Epic Games Store as I know a lot of people are, in the sense that...
Comment section.
Yeah.
Woo! This a like ratio. Woo!
It's true.
It was him. Let's get him, fellas.
But like, okay, let's be real. I know it's a shitty store, for sure. I don't like the exclusive business practice. I think it sucks. But the reality is, they're a business, and it's their prerogative to do this sort of stuff, okay? So I understand and respect their right as a business to make these choices, even if I think the underlying core product is shitty, which I do, okay?
Look,
but when it's a community-driven thing, this game would not be possible without the support of community. And then you all of a sudden do a bait and switch on that community at the very last second, doing something that you know they will hate. Like, you know that they will hate this.
Yeah.
That is objectively a dick move at that point.
Yeah, I think that if Colgate came out with a new type of toothpaste that they made you have to use, it's pretty shitty. And this is the kind of thing we're talking about, where a company's coming along with a lot of money and making you use a new kind of platform that, you know, that you've known and loved forever with Steam. You've got to go over here with crappy features. And this is just one of the things.
What the hell was the Colgate thing?
Because that, and what I'm saying is, if they're making you use a different product because they've just got heaps of money behind you and you can't now use previous toothpaste, that's what we're talking about.
Fucking hell is
What are you
this
talking
again?
about? No, people understand that, okay? You cannot use Steam anymore. You can only use the Epic Game Store, okay?
You can't use McLean's.
You can't.
You have to use Colgate
That's
now.
what I'm talking about.
That's
okay?
right. It makes total
You are-
sense so long as you're stoned.
No,
okay?
if you are making people go and use a different type of product and experience
I get
now,
that.
and that's what I'm saying. It's fundamentally not right. If a new product comes on the market, it should be because the point of difference is its quality or its offerings. It's not because it's making you use it. We've spoken about it before, but anyway, that's why I don't really like it. The Colgate thing's staying in. Okay,
Colgate
by the way.
thing's definitely
it's staying
staying
in.
in.
Everybody, people get what I'm talking about. And secondly, when you have a responsibility to people that have allowed you to get into business, you know, you have to honor that. And I think that it's a really shitty move when you're like, oh, cool, thanks for all this money. Now we're going to go make even more money by going to some company that's come in at the last moment, has not been part of this genesis, and it's like, it's just out of nowhere. It's not right. And I think, you know, if it kind of flies under the radar, we might see a lot more of this.
Well,
this might set a precedent that more and more companies like, you know what? Outer Wilds was able to do it, then you know what? Fuck it, we're going to do it too. Give a shit about if we had Kickstarter.
This isn't the first time. I know Phoenix Point recently did this as well, which obviously
True.
sent people
Yes.
really crazy.
Yep.
So, you know, there is precedent already there, and it continues to be a really bad move. But at the end of the day, Epic are very sort of unbowed in all of this. And just yesterday, it was revealed by PC Gamer, who hosts the PC Game Show every year at E3.
Yeah, we're going to it, by the way. So
We're
we're going to do an
going
episode
to be
on that.
there, by the way.
Okay.
It was announced that Epic will be the principal presenting sponsor of the PC Game Show. They will be announcing new, exciting initiatives and exclusives at the PC Game Show from Epic Games.
Yeah,
So
I'm looking forward to that. Tim Sweeney on stage. Let's make it also known that it's not only going to be industry people, it's going to be also people like anyone that wants to buy a ticket, you can go to this.
Yes.
I think there's going to be a lot of booing, okay?
Well-
There's going to be a lot of booing, every time he says anything about exclusive, boom, here comes the booing.
Founder and CEO of Epic, Tim Sweeney.
Hi, Alex. Thank you. You know, Epic Games and Microsoft have been close partners for more than 25 years. And we've really helped to shape the industry together with DirectX and Unreal.
Because we signed up yesterday, and you can just sign up. Like, if you're in LA, you can sign up right now, and you can go to the show. So there's going to be a full gallery of people just constantly booing, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Are they booing me?
No, they're saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns.
Are you saying boo or boo earns? I was saying boo earns.
To be fair, though, like, props to Epic from one perspective. Like, they're really walking into the lion's den here.
Yeah,
like,
they don't give a
it takes
shit.
big brass balls for them to, like, walk in and be like, fuck you, we don't care.
Yeah.
We're gonna sponsor. We are PC gaming. That's what
Yeah.
they're saying. We are PC gaming at this point. You know?
I mean, where the hell's, again, I know we made this point, but where the hell's Steam? Why aren't they freaking, sponsoring shit? They should sponsor E3, bigger than that. They're like, we're better.
This is actually a very good point that people have been making. And they're like, listen, that event has been garbage for a long time. If you watch the previous PC game events, they're very low budget events. And like, no shade in the sense that like, you've got a budget to work with. You can only do what you can do.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Everyone's saying now, like, well, why hasn't Steam sponsored that event for the last few years? Why haven't they put big money into it and made it a big spectacle?
Definitely.
Because, like, they were the center of the PC gaming universe. So now Epic's stepping up and they're providing some money. Hopefully the event will be better as a result of Epic's involvement.
Yeah.
But at the same time, no one likes Epic Game
Yeah,
Store.
I mean,
No one
look-
likes their involvement, so it's also quite funny to watch because this is going to be this massive troll fest on Twitch.
I do think it's going to be a boo fest, but the bottom line is if it does a really good job of stepping up, the
quality of the event.
quality overall,
Yeah.
people might walk away from that and going, you know what, like we might hate Epic right now, like some people hate Epic, but
Most people.
well, you know what I'm saying. But you know what, they've actually thrown some money and are trying to make the PC space better in a certain way.
Yes.
I think it could be good PR.
Yeah,
for sure.
I know Epic has lots of problems, don't get me wrong, but they do say they want to try and improve developer cut so that developers get more money. And with an event like this, if they can improve the quality of it, that's a good thing. So you have to recognize
Epic sympathizer.
bought and paid for by the Chinese
sympathizer.
by the Chinese spyware. So you have to give them props for that, but at the same time, I know how much everyone hates Epic Games Store.
Yeah.
I know all that stuff
So
sucks.
please direct your hate towards one of us who is a sympathizer of Epic Games. Everyone else, we will see you. What are we doing tomorrow? Oh, Rage 2, I think.
Rage
is
2
tomorrow.
Impressions. We
Tomorrow,
finished-
impressions or review?
I finished it. Sam's played 20 minutes of it, so we're ready to go.
I'm nearly finished it. Okay, we're getting there. How do you do this?
Oh, there's a button.
There we go.
Got him.